Hi everyone, I'm Eunice from Amtrol Floral Designing. We are in this series of flower arrangement called the Practical Floristry. Today I'm going to show you how to make a wreath corsage. Alright, starting with this velvet wire. That's a straight velvet wire. Alright, we will have all our orchids wired up. Okay, we tape it together. First, starting with the wire here. Leave about 1/3 of the wire and hold it straight. Take the floral tape, tape it under, okay, and the excessive wire we cut away. Alright, we do not need so much, we only need about 1.5 inch, that is about 3 cm. Another flower, bend backwards, that will become an L shape and stand upright right at the center of the corsage. Tightly, very tightly, 2 or 3 rounds. You go across and pull off the tape, and the other one. Alright, next one, we'll do the same way of the taping here. Right, tape it up all the way. After the stem, we cut it off. Usually for corsages or hair pieces or wreath corsage, it's always about 1 cm when you cut the stem, so do not leave the stem too long because it doesn't serve any purpose. So we want to cut off whatever that is not necessary here and here. So the next part, we want to make ribbons, because if we do not have ribbons to show or foliages to cover our techniques, this will be all exposed and it's very ugly. So what we do now is very simply, we picked up some ribbons. Okay, and these are very fine organza ribbons, as you can see here. We make a 9 loops starting from this size, about 2 cm in diameter. So you keep on the same size and go for 9 loops. Alright, if you can't do the twisting, just hold them in your hand and then tie it up with wire 26. Wire 26 is a very fine wire which you can purchase in any of the haberdashery shop, and these wires are very fine, so it helps you to twist better than a thicker wire which is a smaller number. Okay, so remember, the bigger the number, the finer the wire. So we need 2 of this. The other side, we need 1 at the beginning and 1 at the end. Now the question is, you may ask me, how long can this flower actually last? If you use tropical flowers, I would say easily 2 to 3 days. But if you are using flowers like roses, eustomas, it can be even imported flowers like matiola. Those flowers will not last as long as the tropical flowers. So I would say again, to make wreath corsage and body flowers, always go for the more lasting flowers because of our temperature. Right, so now we cut off the unnecessary ribbons, and then remember where we started just now, slot the ribbon right under it, okay, and push this up, open the ribbon. Now straight away it covers up the technique right under the corsage. Okay, and then there you tape it just lightly, and then you take the next ribbon. Alright, we do not need both legs, we only need 1 wire there for taping, so I cut 1 short and 1 long to have less mess at the bottom. Okay, so we bend it backwards and then open it this way. Right, open the whole thing all the way, and then there you go. So you can see that very quickly a wreath corsage is being formed, and for that to happen, it's very easy. Okay, you can try this on your own, buy a few orchids of your preference color, and always make sure, for me, I always like to put foliages behind the bloom because orchids naturally has got no leaves, so we want to do that. But last and not least, I would like to incorporate a bit of the copper wire ball, I call that, by rolling them in my hand to give a bit of the bling bling effect. So this is how I do it. Just gather the wires in your hand and then just rub it and roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll, 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 and there you go. You get one like that. Okay, so after that, what we do is we stitch through. All right, we stitch through. So we need about, not too long, this wire is too long for this, so we cut, and then we have another one. All right, so you can stitch through the 4, and then later you decide how you want to position. Okay, how you want to position the copper wire ball here. There you go, and then another one here, and then maybe 3 here and 1 there. Okay, so there you go, and let's fix this in. Right, hooked under the stems of the orchid, just hook it under any one of the flowers there, that it will be able to secure by itself, because these are very, very light materials and they're not easy to drop off. Okay, and then make a turn here, right, and then go back under the flowers and come to the left side. Okay, so there you go. Whatever it is, whenever we do the flowers for body, whether it's wreath corsage or it's corsage for your shoulder, or a band corsage or a necklace, always remember that the technique has to be done right, because it is for wearing. So you don't want somebody to wear this and then the bride scratch her hand on her wedding day. Okay, so we need to be very careful with that. So, and then you can put it onto your wrist this way, pull the felt wire, and then you twist it. All right, and you may make just short ring at the end to finish off with this corsage. I hope you like it. Thank you.